Hello friends, and welcome to today's reading. Today we are doing another Bibliomancy reading. Bibliomancy is a form of divination where you use a book and flip to a random page or passage in the book and use it to divine a meaning for the individual that you are reading. Today we are using the Peterson's Field Guide to Mushrooms of North America, the second edition. Page we are on is 214 and 215. There are 5 entries on this page, and the entry that is drawing my attention first is the blue stain smooth cap, Psilocybe cubensis. The cap is 2.5 to 8 centimeters across, yellowish white to light yellowish brown. Margins usually have fragments of ring tissues, stains blue, smooth, and often sticky. The odor is not distinctive. The gills are purple-brown with lighter edges when mature, pale yellow-brown when younger and notched. The stalk ranges from 3 to 7 by 0.7 to 1.5 centimeters, colored like the cap, stains blue when handled, and has a white ring. The spore print is dark purple-brown. The spores are smooth with pore and ellipsoid in shape, 12 to 17 by 8 to 10 micrometers in length and width. The distribution of these particular mushrooms are on dung or manured soil in southeastern North America or on the Gulf Coast, and they are poisonous to humans. Okay, so what I am getting from this entry for you is that you are not how you present. You look one way, and when your values and your personality show, it's different than you would expect. I'm seeing in the colors that are coming up with this particular entry is that you present as a powerful person, someone who is very strongly in their power. They know who they are, they know what they want, they know what they're doing. You present as someone who has it all together. You may not feel on the inside that you have it all together. You may feel that you simply speak your truth more than other people do. Maybe you don't have a filter. Maybe this is something that you have been accused of. But what I'm getting is that people see you not being afraid to speak your mind and speak your truth, and they take that and think, wow, this person really knows who they are. They know their own mind. They know what they want to do with their life. They've just got everything together. And it might be a little bit intimidating to people. And when people think about you, they wonder how you got to this point. And they might assume that you have always been this way. But in reality, you've gone through it. You've gone through a rough life. I'm getting that you were not raised in the most lovely environment. It wasn't the most conducive to comfort, beauty, luxury. It was something that you would never wish upon anyone. And this environment that you were raised in, you have put a lot of effort into distancing yourself from it. And I'm also getting that people would never tell. They would never be able to tell where you came from unless they were particularly insightful. But I feel like you've done, like I said, a lot to distance yourself from it, and maybe even you are ashamed of your past, and so you've done quite a lot to hide that, the evidence of it in your personality and in your behaviors. For example, if you grew up in poverty, maybe you've built your way up financially and you now refuse to go to any of the same type of stores. Maybe you thrifted a lot, and even though it's a cost-effective way to purchase things, you refuse to do it because you don't want anybody to connect you and your previous life together. And so I'm getting that there is very little evidence of your previous life in your life as you present it now when other people first see you. But the reality is that this place that you came from forced you to stand up for yourself and speak for yourself. And call things like they are, because you had to learn the lesson that nothing is going to be done for you and nothing is going to be given to you. You also learned that life can be really brutal and hard and difficult. And there are certain things in life that some people never have to experience that you have experienced. And because of that, you have a deeper understanding of the depths that this life can bring a person to because you were there. And while you may be hiding from it and hiding it from other people, hiding this experience that you have from other people, and maybe you might be resistant to this particular message, and if so, then you just simply aren't at the point where you're ready to do this. But if you are open to this, I might suggest that you begin to open up about your story, because I think a lot of people could learn a lot from your lessons. Not only because you have learned things that are so unique to your experience that many people don't have the opportunity to face. For that reason, you can share your understanding of life with the people who don't have to go through those things. You can also reach people who are in the position that you were in and show them that it is possible to change their lives and to build something from seemingly nothing. If you are open to doing this, this is feeling quite a lot like a life purpose for some of you, and I think that you would get a lot of fulfillment with connecting with people over this, not only because you have something to give to them in wisdom, in camaraderie, but also I think you'll be surprised to see how many people in the life that you have created for yourself appreciate you even more for the story that created you. I think you are a very powerful and potent person, and I think that you have the ability and the story and the depth perception to make an enormous difference in this world. And I don't say that lightly. I mean it. I mean, there are people out there who are really struggling, and hearing your story could be the hope that they need, not only to survive, but to learn how to thrive. I think that's something you've mastered. I think you've mastered thriving, at least in terms of the physical realm, and I think that other people would greatly benefit from your wisdom and from your story if you are at the point where you're willing to share that. That is all I'm seeing for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, let me know what you think in the comments section below. Maybe if you're ready to start sharing your story, you can start by telling us in the comments. We'd love to hear what you have to say. I'd love to see you around again, so if you're not subscribed already, do subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload videos, and give it a like, and I will see you next time. Bye.